What just happened between Taehyung and Jungkook in their meeting a few minutes ago? This situation seems to be more than just a casual conversation, and many BTS fans are now feeling a huge wave of anxiety. A while ago, the entertainment world was rocked by a very brief meeting between the two BTS members, but what happened inside has left many fans wondering. Something that was supposed to remain a private conversation has now come to the world's attention after Taehyung reveals something to Jungkook that could change things. But what did Taehyung say to Jungkook that made him so anxious? It was as if this conversation was not just a mere exchange of words, but there was something deeper that affected the emotions of both. Many fans believe that this is not just an ordinary chat, but rather a desire to raise greater concerns. In fact, some wild theories are beginning to emerge, suggesting that Taehyung may be facing serious problems that have never even been revealed before. Before the meeting, there was no hint of any tension between the two BTS members. They always look compact and support each other in public. However, on this occasion, there was clearly a drastic change in Taehyung's mood, who looked very depressed. Many fans are guessing, is this related to Taehyung's increasingly complicated personal life, or are there other factors that make him feel worried? What made her so anxious that she had to talk to Jungkook, who also seemed shocked and anxious about what was happening? Taehyung, who has always been known for his cheerful and energetic personality, suddenly turns more serious in the meeting. "Jungkook, I'm scared," Taehyung says, in a tone we rarely hear from him. The sentence managed to shake many fans who heard the conversation. Is this just a momentary expression of emotion, or is there something much bigger Taehyung is dealing with? This is a question that now reverberates in every corner of the ARMY community. Taehyung's worries, which had always seemed strong and full of confidence, made his fans feel anxious and confused. They wondered if this had something to do with the constant pressure she faced as a global idol, or if something else was bothering her. Some of them felt that the matter was much deeper than it seemed on the surface, and they could not help their growing curiosity. Many suspect that there are personal things that may never have been revealed before, which are now slowly beginning to affect Taehyung's life. The role of speculation was all the more inevitable as Taehyung abruptly continued his sentence with more startling words. "I feel something is wrong, Jungkook." Suddenly, Jungkook, who heard it, immediately responded with a worried look. He tried to calm Taehyung down, but there was still a very clear tension on both of their faces. There was no further explanation as to what something wrong meant, but the statement left a big question mark for anyone who heard it. As time went on, some sources close to BTS began to reveal little information regarding the incident. However, as always, all of it remained shrouded in mystery. Some argue that this is a reaction from Taehyung to the growing pressure of the entertainment industry. Not infrequently, the lives of K-pop idols are beset by stress, high demands, and never-ending expectations. Could this pressure end up affecting Taehyung's mental health? How far does it impact his emotional and physical well-being? Even more surprising, several theories are circulating linking Taehyung's concerns to an incident that happened in the past few weeks. Some fans who closely follow the BTS members' personal lives argue that they have noticed some changes in Taehyung's behavior that indicate something is wrong. Some say that he often appears more reserved and less passionate on some occasions, although he always tries to show a smile to his fans. Is there any truth behind all this? The controversy grew further when some people began to question whether there was something darker behind Taehyung's personal life that had yet to be revealed to the public. Is there a very big problem that Taehyung is hiding and few people know about it? And what about Jungkook? Why does he seem so worried about Taehyung? Is there anything more than a casual encounter between these two friends? Revealing more, the meeting between Taehyung and Jungkook is also allegedly related to Taehyung's anxiety about the future of the BTS group. There is an assumption that with the approach of their conscription period, tension began to be felt. This is, of course, one of the factors that increasingly add to the burden of mind for the members. It could be that Taehyung feels pressured by the uncertainty, because even though BTS is still very successful, every step forward is filled with great challenges. All of these could be factors that affect Taehyung's mood and thoughts as time goes on. BTS fans are hoping that Taehyung and Jungkook will soon open up more about their jarring conversation. Is there a big secret they're keeping, Or is it just an emotional moment that's about to pass? To be sure, many feel anxious and hope for the best for the two BTS members. Because nothing is more important to the ARMY than the happiness and well-being of their idols. In the end, we can only wait and hope that Taehyung will soon reveal what really happened. Meanwhile, fans continue to wonder, what really happened in the conversation between Taehyung and Jungkook? And does this signal a big change coming for BTS? Only time will give the answer. As time goes on, speculation about the conversation between Taehyung and Jungkook grows crazier among the ARMY. Fans around the world could not stop talking about what happened at the meeting. Social media is filled with diverse theories, from the most rational to the most speculative. However, one thing that is certain is that Taehyung's concerns made many people feel moved, especially since he has been known to rarely show such tension. There are some fans who are starting to dig deeper into how the two of them have interacted so far. They look for small clues that might explain Taehyung's anxious feelings. One fan even noted that several times in the last interview, Taehyung looked uncharacteristic, with a slight forced smile on display and eyes that looked even more empty than before. This adds to the belief for some that something bigger is going on behind the scenes. Even more interesting, however, was Jungkook's response. Many noted that in the past few weeks, Jungkook has often looked more awake and paid extra attention to Taehyung more often, as if he knew something that the others did not reveal. Some fans suspected that there was something Jungkook might have known first, or even that the two of them might have talked further about the concerns Taehyung was starting to feel. Not a few thought that Jungkook might have tried to provide the best support he could, even though Taehyung wasn't ready to talk openly about his feelings or problems. The biggest surprise came when a source very close to BTS revealed that, in recent months, Taehyung has indeed experienced great pressure related to BTS's future after the conscription period began. The members have already started preparing for this period, but for Taehyung, there may be fears about what will happen to their group after they split up for a while. Although BTS has already proven their strength as a global group, their future as a solid unit still seems to be a source of concern for Taehyung. Not only that, Taehyung's personal life is also thought to have influenced his emotions. With his widespread popularity, his life as an individual is increasingly difficult to keep confidential. Some time ago, the issue of his personal life had become a hot topic of discussion, and this may have been one of the factors that added to Taehyung's anxiety. A life that is always monitored by the public can make anyone feel depressed, especially if there are vague speculations about relationships or other personal matters.